Alright, everyone. We're back. It's time to beat Act 1, please, for the love of everything. Can we do it this time? The goal is yes. So, plan is simple for the moment. We're going to go visit Withers. We're going to respec. We're going to reallocate. We're going to do something else. Do I remember what that something else is? Not at the moment. Will I remember? We can hope. But we made it to the Grove. So we can only go up from here, right? Only go up.
Children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I'm okay with this.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
Well,
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
let's calm him down again. Or not. No, we're doing it. No way we rolled 2 nat ones. See? Nothing to worry about.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious eyes, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Goblins could arrive at any moment.
Okay. Now we go and visit Withers.
We meet. I shall be here in thy camp. For whenever. Be assured, it is not by choice. Men, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, a matter of coin. As thou didst. Just out of view. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
What's next, I wonder?
I shall be here in thy camp. As thou.
Okay. So as we all know, Cleric, best class in the game. Trickery Domain, worst class in the game. So, we need that. I don't need that. We can actually debuff that a bit. Why would I do that? Okay. Let's throw that there. There. This stat spread looks so strange. But I will need it.
I'm ready.
Really, it's for this because it's insane. Guiding bolt, inflict wounds. I'm gonna get those mixed up. Probably could be lightning. Magic missile's good, but I want that. Draconic bloodline. Okay, why? Oh. Oh, gotcha, because I get the spell. We're using our noggin on that one.
I've got a long road ahead.
And 13 more.
I just want a little look.
Thank you, Withers.
Not this one. I riddle thee not. Beyond mortal realm. For a mere pittance of coin. I most willingly, forsooth. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As the shoe.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
At least things have stayed interesting. What do we have here? Using a fine
I'm not so sure. I'm a fan of the ASMR.
Fate, dost thou require a new... Very well. It is done.
Alright, let's get Will on the team. We'll turn Will into a...
All right, time to skulk about.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives.
Refugee, well met. And thank you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
It's like all of my money.
Sylvanas.
Keep your distance, darling.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No time to rest.
Hells!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Convince them to stay. I didn't take friends, because that got me into so much trouble last time. Like, ridiculous levels of trouble.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
I think I got XP for that.
Children! Go on. Give me a best shot.
I'm not like you.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
What is that face?
Tears racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
A hero at heart.
At least until I fix him. Fix him. Jeez. Repelling blast. Very apparently, I need a melee character. Blade. But as for the moment, we'll talk to people.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
I am so sick and tired of failing this specific check.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Your blade's up.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are...
Keep your plates up.
Show me again? Not now. We're working. Remember?
Please, let us through.
It is... Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasheb, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Oh, right. I was gonna give Will these gloves. Guidance. What a useful little spell. Cap of Curing. Boom. Now we'll save Arabella. We'll get going towards the goblins. We'll talk to this.
You were at the gates. Just a few questions, if you please. There's glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the Absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Alrighty. Talk to Kagha.
Say it.
You think I'm a monster? Yes, I do.
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree? Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the... I want you to provide your service. They're to be gone before... The Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one...
Breaking and entering.
Let's get in and out.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be Catherine's.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
I heard the XP sound.
There's something in that.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. This one gives you powers, telepathic connections, and it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty bold. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Bruh. Show me your true colors, Astarion. I see you. Okay. You're not a problem yet, Gale. Actually, I need you, Will. You're gonna talk to my good friend, Withers.
I shall be here in my camp. As thou...
Oath of Vengeance. High strength, decent charisma. for one more point in con.
Defender of the people.
Knowing me, I'm gonna give him the big sword. Bane and Hunter's Mark? Yeah. Alright, you know what?
No one back home will ever believe this.
The HP disparity isn't there yet. Doug.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell.
Alright, paying our first visit to the Goblin Village. Goblin Village? Blighted... Anyway.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
That conversation went from weird to weirder. I didn't know he could show up here.
My, what manner of place is this?
What would the mouth then? Well met. I am Raphael.
Charmed. We should have a chip.
They come.
There, middle of somewhere. And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the fat go on. It might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An ad, because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, try to kill and hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered, all those... What? I'll be there.
Anyway. Was busy.
Back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin peeks from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now,
he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you didn't. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. Have you wondered what people will say, Will?
Goblin
when they
traps.
find out the monster hunter is
You
becoming a
practically
monster?
smell the filth.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true...
I don't think he's caught.
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Rolling a lot of nat 20s.
Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul.
Mind him!
He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
No holding back. Let my enemies fall.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can't give up.
On the victor's path. Watch and learn.
Well, so much for peace.
Need to stay focused.
No one stopped me yet.
Strange power your limbs. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole.
As soon as they need to. Vile parasites. Let's forget it for now. The less I think about that thing swimming about in my skull, the happier I'll be.
As much love as I hold for
tracks.
the gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Okay. I need to swap out.
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood. The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
Look at that. Unlikely place for a shrine.
That's curious.
Selena statue. It is stinking
Just an old
cave.
prayer.
Hardly a place of honor.
Chest unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. It does. Thank you. I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadow.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name, Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, The dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry Minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Well, don't bother.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
Well, it's no Baldur's Gate. At least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs naked in the fountains. Ah, civilization.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food? The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I lucky. I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk. I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me. A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bonehorn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Something over there.
What's the roundup? Less you like trash. Then keep looking.
I don't need any attention right now.
You're violent.
Quickly.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Might will prevail.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Time to push my luck again. These boots have seen everything.
Let's have some courage.
pick to fight.
Can't afford to let up. Bleed for me.
Time for a cull.
Ay, ay, ay. Man, I kind of forgot how bad characters are at this low
Sunset can't come quickly enough.
of a level. Good, I was actually a little bit worried there. I haven't long rested yet.
Don't mind if I do. Well, that's interesting.
My ASMR is kind of wild.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something.
Shit.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him.
I've never killed anyone. I feed on... It's not enough. If I just had...
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companions...
No. I needed you to trust me. Thank you. I only need a taste. I swear. No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Who cares about Astarion? Dog! Dog. Dog. The goodest boy in all of Faerun. Dog.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks. Oh no. Someone. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out, and that's my theory. I'm just glad you're being... Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in this...
I'd just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. Shall we go?
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Let's see what you're like.
Pigs have fight.
This feels good.
Poor guy.
Right tool will do the trick.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Good work, team. But I'm almost to the point where I no longer need Astarion, which I am very hopeful for.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. You're cautious, man.
Yeah, we'll find it eventually. Okay, so jump.
So, a vampire spawn and a monster hunter in the same group. We're not going to have trouble, are we?
Excuse me. Since this tadpole, I'm barely a monster at all. I just want to survive.
Something
Same as
tore
you.
right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
I don't see a problem.
Beast, you hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You land a swift, whatever horrific.
This way.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ready.
And I missed.
This won't be quick. That hyena's run off for help.
But it hasn't gotten away yet. So, like, that's not great.
This will do nicely.
Where do I go from here? Maybe I need more pockets.
Can't give up. Not now. Onward.
Blood comes easy these days.
I would have really rather not missed that.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh, that's not great.
Still on my feet.
healing.
This is my time.
I won't give in.
Shadowheart. It can't be.
Dude.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You gotta be kidding me.
The place is overrun with gnolls.
No wonder if they're leaping from hyenas left and right.
Just a brief respite.
That fight is always harder than I assume it's going to be, and like not being able to kill the one thing before
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
was utterly brutal. Let's see how close we actually are. 539, which isn't like a whole lot. But if I get Karlach, she is going to make me go after the Paladins of Tyr. I probably should have called in Lump and his buddies for that. But alright. So, plan is simple. You'll go off on your own. The rest of us are going to take standard positions up on top of this roof. We will do one more fight today, or for right now, and then call it quits for the stream. I'll probably be back on tonight.
No choice but to keep going.
Gonna add your ears to my collection. Dead.
Watch your back. Let's prowl. Yes.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Victor's path.
Go for the throat. Yes.
This is my time.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Another fight. Let's go.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Got stupid grease on the entire top half of this house. Oh my god! How much XP did that get? That like didn't do any. Thought that were worth more than that.
Come on, open up.
I think Astarion technically has. Oh my gosh. Another crit success, dude. What the heck?
Step carefully. There's a trap. Weapon blueprints. They call for Susa bark. If only I knew where to find some.
Good thing I know where to find some Seuser bark. It's in the Underdark. Is this just a +1 sword? What did I just pick up? Like, where is it? Guys, where is the barrel? Well, as I said before, I'm probably going to call it there for at least right now. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and I'll catch you next time. It might be later tonight for all I know. But alright, I'll see you guys around.